Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here with a project share. I decided to enter Mystical Touch is her YouTube name, and of course now I'm not going to remember her real name. I think it's Lillian, but I'm not positive. But anyway, she's doing a subby challenge, and she wanted the people who participate to create a Shabby Chic style banner. And so this is what I came up with. I don't know if I'm getting it all in. I'll do it like this way kind of first. But anyways, I took a felt banner and I covered both sides. Let me take this out with this material here on both sides, and as long as I have the back, I'll show you the back. And she also wanted a pocket in the back where you could put something in there to leave your information on, whatever information you wanted to give her. So I covered it with this fabric here, and then I took a piece of, it was a vintage dress. This was on top of like some crinoline or something. I forget what you call it. But anyways, I just cut the piece to fit as a pocket, and then I added this trim on the top here. I added this trim all around, and I actually, instead of having it go up, I brought it down because it just didn't look right facing up. And then I added my little Made by Maggie white tag, and then this little piece from a vintage vintage curtain. I added that on the bottom. And I made this tag, it's a piece of chipboard, I cut it out, and I just put my name. It's my YouTube and my Facebook name. It's my name, Maggie White, and I just added this little piece of lace here. And then what I'll probably do is take a bit of one of my trims and just wrap it around and then stick it in the back here. So then this is the front, and what I did here was first I went around the edges with this tiny little trim here. You can just you can just barely even see it, but I did go around it with that. And then on top of that, I went over it with this, and these two trims here were given to me by my beautiful Skype sister, Trisha, a little Shabby Chic. Hi, Trish. And I added those all around, and I did the same on the top. I brought them down. And let's see, what did I do next? Next, I just started layering some doilies. Let me show you here. I took one of these doilies, which I love, and I put, I have them in two sizes. I put a smaller one here and a larger one here, but unfortunately most of the doilies, this is a piece of one also. You can't really see them. This is another type of doily here. Let me see if I can reach over and show you that one. One of these. That's under there. And then on top of the doilies, I just started adding some different pieces from appliques and trims. And this was on a bridal applique. I just fussy cut the ribbon flower out, and it had the pearl center. This is another applique piece. It's a two-piece flower, and this was also from Trish. And I added this bling center in the middle. And then this dangle here, it attached to it are these two little flowers, and this is from a wedding dress. And then this piece here is from a wedding applique, and this piece up here, this is another piece of I think it might be part of one of these, and they had some smaller flowers, so I added one here. There's a couple of pieces back here, and then I just added centers, either flat back pearls or the rhinestones. Then this is a piece off of a bridal applique, this little pearl piece here. And then I made this flower. I'm not sure what the fabric is, but it's on the sheer side, and I want to say it's crepe. I think it's a piece of crepe. And I just did a running stitch. What I did was I took a long piece, and then I kept folding it till I had one square, and then you know how you cut it an oval, and then when you lay it out, you've got these pieces here, and then I just did a running stitch, and that's what I came up with, and I really like this. And then I put a little doily piece on top, and then this beautiful bling piece on top of that for my flower. And I think that might be it. Here's another one of those. I was almost trying to get a crazy quilt effect, I think. I am going to try to do my own version of a crazy quilt square, hopefully in the near future. And I just love how they look. So that's why I just layered, and then I placed pieces, and I put the pearl pieces here, like, you know, in between, just so that there were different sections with different pieces on there, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. But anyways, this is the banner. I hope Lillian likes it. And she's in New Zealand, and I was hoping to get it off in the mail today, but we are in the middle of a 2 to 3 day blizzard, and so it's going to have to wait until we're allowed back out on the roads again, which may be a couple of days, another couple of days. So I will get it out to you as soon as I can. I'll put a link to Mystical Touch, her video for this challenge. I'll put a link in the description. So if you'd like, go check it out. I can't remember how much longer it's for, but I don't think it ends until sometime in February. So, okay, that's it. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to leave a comment, that's fine. And I will see you all again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.